Yeah, one more question. Polly. Have we forgotten something? Squawk? Don't forget DL6. Squawk? What? What the fuck? How would he know about that? What kind of a parrot is this? Oh. This is getting weird. Oh my god. Probably because somehow... Holy shit, wait a minute. No, that's too easy. Besides, if the old man was, like... Didn't they say, like, one of the people... Because they never found the person who actually killed Edgeworth's dad. Right? Because that person got away. The person that did get prosecuted, they found that person innocent. And he got away. Yeah, and they never found him. That's basically what I was saying. The lawyer who helped the guy get away was killed. It doesn't stand to reason that the lawyer would keep in touch with that guy. Because they probably became friends. Or, well, I don't know. Lawyers probably don't keep in touch with all their clients, but... He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? Gee. I mean, is it possible that maybe he was the person who really did kill Edgeworth's dad? Detective Gumshoe. Yeah. Oh my god. Holy crap. Oh man, my head is spinning right now. Because, like, how many people, like, you know, I mean, there's all these people in this family, Meg and Keith, and he mentioned a Terry. So any one of them could somehow be involved. Okay, move. Wait, what are we doing here? Let's play the game. I mean, commentating is good, but we gotta play too. Okay, make some progress here or something. Hey, pal, long time. Hey there, Mr. Gumshoe. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah, about this guy, the boat caretaker. You know the boat rental shop down in Gourd Lake? Oh, yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow. Yep. It's not secret anymore, Mr. Sideways Face. And he's a man. He has an odd bird, that's for sure. Ugh. Yeah, well, I kind of decided the same thing. We have absolutely no idea. Yeah, it does. Alright, let's talk DL6 for a minute. Yes, we do. That was when Edgeworth's father died, yes. Oh. Really? So you just never read it? Well, if you wanted... I can see that, yeah. I mean, it's kind of like reading your friend's diary. Still, though, I mean... Oh, I'll do you one better. Huh. Maybe we can convince you in court tomorrow or something, I don't know. So you're not going to tell him that the parrot said DL6? Wait, can we? Can we tell him that? Because the parrot was in... Hang on. It did put the parrot in... to our thing, didn't it? Yeah. What's that? A pot? It's a pot of it. The old man in the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident. Yes. What? My thoughts exactly, dude. Yeah. Yes, sirree. Huh. Or let's say, okay, even if he was the killer, or well, the thing that keeps coming back to me is how would he know that they called it the DL6 incident? And is that what they called it in court when it happened? Or is that just a name that they gave to it after the fact? I don't see how it couldn't be. Unless he got the parrot from somebody else. Which is entirely possible, I guess. Oh my gosh, are you really gonna do that for me? Dude. Maya, I don't know if you want to see this. Oh man, you're telling me. Okay, so do we just move there from here? Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know if we're ready for this. Oh god. So, the angle on this hallway. Wow. It's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Does DL stand for something like... why do they call it DL6 anyway? I mean, maybe... Is that even a clue, like, in and of itself? Did you really find a file that fast? Wow. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. Should I tell her, like, talk to her, you mean? I guess so. I mean, I don't suppose there's really any point in examining here because, like, everything that you look at would be something different. Case summary. Yeah. Summary. Found it. It was a bright, summery day. I'm just kidding. December 28th, 2001. Yeah, I remember somebody saying this game took place in 2016. That's kind of cool. So I guess it really is true that even in the future, nothing works. It's hard to believe, though. Like, even as I'm recording this, 15 years ago was 1999. That was 15 years ago. So in 2 days, the case is permanently closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district court. Wait, I was just thinking about something, like... only people who were involved in the case originally will be affected by the fact that it was closing, which would include Edgeworth. That's all that's going to do is further implicate him, though. Stop talking about that. The incident took place in the elevator of the district court. It did. So Edgeworth's dad was killed. I thought the incident is Edgeworth's dad, is it not? Or well, it's the entire thing about them using the medium to... I don't know. Is this the same district court where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Part of the court building collapsed, and all of the lights went out. Boom. Just like that. And that was 2 p.m. Okay. And they got stuck in the elevator. Holy shit. Man, I love stories about getting stuck in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours. Holy shit! Oh my god. Something else just occurred to me. This is the most whacked out theory ever, but what if Edgeworth killed his dad? And then Misty Faye got in touch with the dad. Oh, okay. She got in touch with the dad and found out that he did it. But she understood, and its dad also understood why he did it. So Misty Faye was told to tell the police to pin it on somebody else, and then they used a lawyer to get him off innocent because he really was innocent. Wait, I don't know. What am I talking about? I'm probably missing something huge here. Okay. That'd be scary like that in the dark. Yeah, it would. There's a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. They were unconscious. The survivors. One of the three in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. So there was Miles, his dad, and somebody else in an elevator. Edgeworth's dad was shot. Was he shot before he got into the elevator, I assume? Or was he shot as a result of the earthquake happening? So I need to see that again, just to make triple sure here. Yeah, part of the building collapsed. We saw that. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours. Jeez. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. Now, hang on a second here. If there was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, then the blood wouldn't be red, right? Or is that stretching too far? It's just something that occurs to me. I don't know. One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father. It was. He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So he was one of the other passengers in the elevator. But it doesn't say whether he was shot in the elevator or before he got on the elevator. Because, I mean, if you got shot and you needed to be taken to a hospital or something, would you really get on the elevator, you know, to go... I don't know. I mean, it seems almost, you know, like he would have been shot on the elevator or something. I don't know. Maybe they have more on this. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Victim. Here, found it. Okay. Gregory Edgeworth, 35. A handsome man, sure. Defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son Miles. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was on the elevator with his father. Yes. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Yeah, indeed. Well, yeah, but that time difference, I'm telling you, maybe I need to stop thinking about that, but that time difference is bothering me. Because if you shot somebody 2 times, you wouldn't do it 2 times 25 minutes apart. Unless there's a discrepancy in the clock on the camera or something. I mean, I don't know. Suspect data. Alright. That would be the guy that my mom got arrested, yes. Your mom and Edgeworth's dad together. Sort of, because he would have passed the information on to her about who did it. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. That wasn't the guy's name, was it? Oh, no, that was the victim. Yeah, I keep getting the victim confused with the person who was accused of killing him. Okay, my bad. Because in a way, the person who was accused was also a victim, you know? If he was innocent. But if he was guilty, then, okay. The man arrested as a suspect. But wait a second, why would they... Didn't word get out that she was a fraud? Word would get out that she was a fraud. But that would only make sense if the guy turned out to be innocent. Because she was saying he was guilty. Oh, but they found him innocent. So they thought he was innocent, therefore they thought she was a fraud. And she really wasn't. So this guy is guilty right here. We're assuming that now. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. Yanni Yogi. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. I don't know, he looks more like a bellboy, judging by the uniform. Sort of. Or the hat. I don't know, do lawyers usually wear hats like that? Once again, I'm reading too much into it, I'm sure. But he was found innocent thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. The Moody Blues guy, yes. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, and he had a boo-boo, so he had brain damage. Oh, he lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Shit, are we talking not guilty by reason of insanity here? Jeez, don't say that. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. Still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Yeah. Are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Oh, man. Okay. Alright. That's something. Stuff it in my back pocket here, or between my shirt and my pants, or whatever. Or under my shirt, better yet. I don't know. It's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. Wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Oh, this whole parallel thing with, like, Phoenix's dad. Yeah, even though that's not his dad. But they're trying to draw a parallel between Phoenix's dad possibly being the person who killed Edgeworth's dad. Yanni Yogi. Of course, you know, if the guy disappeared, he wouldn't still be hanging around in the same town, would he? Or the same city, even. Like, when you disappear, it's like you go to another country or something like that, you know? You don't just start a business up right there, you know, in plain sight. I mean, I don't know. Unless he's, like, hiding in plain sight. It could be something like that. I mean, obviously, he would have had to change his name and all that, too. Oh, man. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Dracula, you are very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. And you know what I'm ready for? A break. So, let's see here. Man, I've already been going for an hour and 45 minutes. This is going to take 3 recording sessions to get through this. Because we are still nowhere near the end of this. At least it doesn't seem like it. We don't have like any kind of suspect here other than Edgeworth still. Except for the old guy, which I seriously don't see how he could have been. See, the other thing I keep thinking, you know, and I know I'm taking a break here, but I mean, first of all, we're going on the assumption here that Yanni Yogi is the boat caretaker guy. Now, Edgeworth is going after the lawyer who got him. You know, we're assuming that he killed Edgeworth's dad. And Edgeworth is going after the lawyer who got him off scot-free. If Edgeworth is going after just the lawyer, I mean, doesn't it stand to reason he would also want to go after the guy himself? The actual criminal who the lawyer got scot-free? Wouldn't he want to go after both of them? See, the prosecution had me believe he was just going after the lawyer. But even if that were true, which I guess it kind of is, but even if it were true, what are the odds that he would just so happen to meet the lawyer right there where the lawyer's client, the real killer, actually was? Like, I mean, who arranged this meeting is what I'm trying to figure out. Who arranged the meeting? Because I guess the simplest answer would be that Edgeworth arranged it, you know, because he was the one who wanted to kill the guy. But then maybe he just couldn't go through with it. I mean, I don't know. Well, maybe Edgeworth, like, wanted to shoot the guy and just never did. It's like the cartoon had the gun in his hand, but we want to... I mean, we're going on the assumption here that he didn't do it. Maybe he just never went through with it. Maybe he had the gun in his hand and he was going to pull the trigger and he just never did it. And maybe that's how the Parrot knows about the DL6 incident. You know, because Edgeworth said it or something. Maybe Edgeworth told him never forget the DL6 incident. Because what was the Parrot saying again? He was saying never forget the DL6 incident? Maybe he was repeating the words of Edgeworth, never forget it. Like, I'll let you live, but never forget it. I'm just speculating here. It's fun to do that, though. It's fun to, like, talk about it, you know, in between and think about, like, where we're at and what could be happening here. So that's kind of my thoughts at the moment. I'll get back to the game in a moment, I guess. Time to go take a pee-pee. Okay, I'm back, so we're ready to continue on. One more thought, though, crossed my mind while I was sitting here thinking about it. Is it possible that Edgeworth's father might have just committed suicide? Because they said they were in an elevator, they were running out of oxygen. Maybe he killed himself to save his son's life? You know, to make more, so there'd be more oxygen for his son. I know that's kind of a stupid thought, because, I mean, if you were going to commit suicide, why don't you shoot yourself? Much less in the most painful way possible, seemingly. But it would explain one thing. It would explain why the police had such a hard time with the case. Because they couldn't find anybody who did it. You know, because the police ended up calling on a medium. So it must mean that they had a lot of trouble with the case. Which you would have a lot of trouble finding a suspect in a suicide case. As for why Edgeworth won't talk about it, well, he would be too traumatized by it. So, I mean, I don't know, it's just a thought, but maybe I'm just being stupid again. Anyway, here we go. Who is the judge here anyway? I know. Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement, sir. It bothers me that he grabs onto his sleeve like that, like... It's like he's making out with his own muscles or something. Very well, no opening statements, so... What?! This guy doesn't know how a court system runs at all, man. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. What?